Hi guys! How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I'm so excited to do some sprints. I just finished work. It feels so good to have something to look forward to tonight. So I'm super excited to hang out and get some reading done, hang out. What is everyone reading today? How is everyone doing? Hi, Princess Peach. Hi, Jennifer. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a couple books I want to work on tonight, so I think I'm actually going to color on this first sprint because I want to give my eyes a break after work on the computer all day. So I'm going to listen to Artifact by Gigi Pandian, which is a Jaya Jones treasure hunt mystery, and I have 45 minutes left, so I think if we do a longer sprint, I'll be able to knock that out in the first one. And I'm planning on coloring during this first one, so I think I'm going to do this page here because it kind of gives me pretty springy vibes, summer vibes. I cannot believe it's almost August. I've been doing like video planning and stuff into fall, and that blows my mind. But I'm also very excited. So I think this is what I'm going to color. I think I'm going to color something and listen to Artifact by Gigi Pandian. Hi, Roxy. Good evening. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Jill. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? What is everyone planning on reading tonight? I want to finish the Artifact audiobook on this first one, and then I'm hoping to get a few short stories in Midsummer Mysteries by Agatha Christie knocked out because it's on my summer TBR, and I'm terrible about reading short stories, but I really enjoy them when I read them, and I have less than 100 pages left, or just about 100 pages left of this, so I'm like really excited. And then I might also start A Likeable Woman by May Cobb, which is a thriller. I think it sounds like a book I'd like. The main character, it sounds like there's gonna be some rich people drama, and she's gonna unravel the secrets of her mother's death. Years later, she's like coming back to her hometown, which I really like. I don't know, like a thriller that involves like a case from the past being solved a lot of times. So I'm really excited to try that. So these are the physical books I'm going to try to work on today after I finish my audiobook Artifact. So I'm very excited for that. What is everyone going to be reading? Hello, Jen. How are you? Jill said, I finished A Victim at Valentine's last night by Ali Alexander. The series is so good. Yes, and I especially liked that one. Oh, it was so fun. I'm so glad that series, even though it's being wrapped up, like the last book just came out. I know Ali Alexander's doing like a spin-off series with the same characters, so I'm really excited for that because it just has my heart. I love it. Maggie said, I'm 51% into A Deadly Night, so hoping to get close or finish that tonight. Deadly Night, I missed though. That sounds amazing. I bet you can do it. Jennifer said, I think I'm going to start with Killers of a Certain Age and later start Stabbed in the Rack by Julie Ann Lindsay. I love the title of that book. It makes me smile. I really need to start Killers of a Certain Age, though. It looks really good. Princess Peach says, I'm in a reading slump. I listened to Alice in Wonderland and Stuart Little this week. I'm trying to read classics, but I'm in a reading slump now. I'm going to try and read Beach Read by Emily Henry. Maybe that'll help. I feel like sometimes switching genres or even just like the type of vibe that the book gives you can help. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoy Beach Read. So it says, hi, I'm going to be starting Dead of Summer tonight. I loved that book. Assuming that's by Justin Maxwell. I don't know any other Dead of Summer, maybe. But I love that book. I hope you really enjoy it. Hi, Em. How are you? Jen says, I'm reading Spell Shop. I'm 30% in. Ooh, I love the cover for that book. It's so pretty. Lauren said, I'm going to listen to Claws for Alarm during the first sprint. Claws for Alarm. That sounds really cute. Claws for Alarm book. By Brita Mae Brown, a Miss Murphy mystery. I had some of you recommend that to me on my Cat Cozy Mystery video that I just posted. I definitely need to get to that one. And the Cat Cafe Mystery series by, I think it's Kate Conte. A bunch of you were saying I need to get to those. So that one looks really good. I hope you enjoy it. Jill said, I started the last in the series, A Body at the Book Fair. Oh, I hope you love it. I had a really good time with that. And what's not to love about a book fair setting for a bookish cozy? It's great. I love it so much. Em says, I'm driving home, but we'll be starting 2 parts Sugar, 1 part Murder by Valerie Burns. Oh, I love that series, the Baker Street Mystery Series. I hope you enjoy it. I love it so much. I wonder when the next one is coming out. I think the latest one just came out this month, or is coming out this month. But I gotta read that one. I read Killers of a Certain Age. I enjoyed it. It sounds really good. I really like the premise of it, the cover, everything about it sounds like right up my alley, and I've heard some really great things about it. Zoe says, yes, by Justin Maxwell. Amazing. I hope you love it. I had a really good time with that, and I was so excited because I read her release last year, and I didn't love it. I actually DNF'd it, which I was really sad about after loving The Golden Spoon, which was her debut. So I was so excited when Dead of Summer was such a knockout for me, because I was like, yes, I love it. I love it so much. Stubby says, working on Murder in the Margins, but may not be reading. Resting with my dog Riley. He had a seizure earlier. Just got home from the vet. He scared me to death, and now I have a headache. I am so sorry, Stephanie. That is so hard. That is so difficult. It's so, because we just love our fur friends so much. I'm so sorry. But I hope he feels better. And, do whatever you need to tonight. I hope you can soothe the headache somehow. And thoughts are with you. I'm sorry. That is so scary. Jennifer said, oh, Stephanie, I'm sorry to hear that. Seizures are so scary for them. Hope Riley feels better soon. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they can be really scary. I hope he feels better soon. Erica says, hello. Hello, Erica. I'll be reading The Enchanted Greenhouse this evening. The cozy vibes are amazing. Ooh, that sounds really wonderful. So The Enchanted Greenhouse. Oh, yes. Okay. The sequel to The Spell Shop. I've seen that one. It's such a beautiful cover. I might have to try that series. I don't read a lot of fantasy, but The Spell Shop has definitely intrigued me. Jen said, I really enjoyed both Killers of a Certain Age and the second book in that series. Ooh. Lots of people seem to. I'm okay. I gotta move that up in my TBR apparently. Hi, reading Fragile Sanctuary tonight. Ooh, that sounds good. Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. That sounds really interesting. I hope you enjoy that. Have a fun time with that one. Princess Peach said, I will probably also crochet on my new Granny Square cardigan. I learned how to make a sunflower Granny Square, and I'm obsessed with it. That sounds lovely. That is amazing and perfect for summer. How beautiful. Maggie said, oh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. Hope Riley feels better. Yes. Stephanie says, thank you, guys. Absolutely. I hope he feels better, and I hope your headache goes away, too. I know those... it sounds like maybe a stress headache. I get those, too, if I'm stressed out. I get a really bad kind of tension headache at the front of the head. Not fun. I said, yes, Catherine Cowles enjoying so far. Amazing. It looks fun. I don't typically read romance, but it's got such a pretty cover. I love the colors on it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Emily says, Amy Marie, the fantasy elements in the Spell Shop is very light. It was stronger in the romance and cozy vibes. Ooh, okay. I might have to try that then. I feel like that might be kind of a fun, fall kind of read. And, I liked Legends and Lattes, and I have some other cozy fantasy, so I don't know. It sounds good. See, Judy says, I'll be finishing TU at the Altar tonight. Ooh, TU at the Altar. Let's see, is that by Rebecca Thorne? Tomes and Tea. Ooh, I hope you enjoy that. That one's a cozy fantasy as well. Emily said, I haven't read The Enchanted Greenhouse yet, but I have heard that you need to read The Spell Shop first. It looked like it when I Googled that it was a sequel, so I would probably start with The Spell Shop, but it looks really fun. Jen said, I'm not a huge fantasy reader either, but so far I'm really enjoying The Spell Shop. It's so cozy. It reminds me of the cozy vibes from Ella Enchanted or The Princess Bride. Ooh, I love Ella Enchanted. That's good to hear. Whenever people aren't big fantasy readers, but they enjoy it, that gives me hope. I think it's just when fantasy books are so big on the world building and it feels like nothing happens for a really long time, that's where I start to get lost in them, because I like mysteries and thrillers typically, which are very like plot driven, and you typically like kind of get rolling with some kind of plot quickly. He said the spell shop was very good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, I might sounds like a bunch of you guys are saying it's very good. I need to check it out. Emily said I liked Thimble better in Legends and Latte, but overall story the spell shop was better. Interesting. I did love Thimble. That's interesting. I have to check that out. He said I'm working on a torch against the night. Don't think I'm familiar with that one. A torch against the night by is it Saba Tahir? Ember in the Ashes. Ooh. Young adult fantasy romance. Very cool cover. I hope you enjoy that, Emily. Judy said, I've read her other 3, and I'm looking forward to the 4th, which comes out in August. Amazing. Ooh. So many good books here tonight. Erica says, I'm not a fantasy reader, but Sarah Beth Durst is more cozy and less fantasy than Legends and Latte. Okay, well, that makes me feel like if I enjoyed Legends and Latte, I could definitely handle even more cozy. Okay, you guys have convinced me. I'm sure my library has the spell shop because it's such a, I think, big release, so I'm going to have to check that out. And like I said, it's a reread of the series for me. That's so fun. I really need to prioritize rereading books occasionally because I get so excited with like new books, kind of like a squirrel, just very excited when there's something new and shiny, and I'm a mood reader. But I need to prioritize rereading. That's a good habit to have because there's so many wonderful books to revisit. All right, I'm thinking 50 minutes for this first sprint, if that sounds good to you guys. I have 45 minutes left on my audiobook, so it's going to give me just enough time to finish Artifact by Gigi Pandian, which I am really, really enjoying. It's super interesting. It's a cozy mystery, but it's like cozy mystery meets like a world wide national treasure, like the movies, but like worldwide, not just in America. So I'm really excited because it's really fun. What's not to love about like kind of like the main character is like a historian. It's super interesting. Princess Peach has 6 stars. Our books I'll reread in Nora Roberts' Born in Trilogy. I've read over 100 times. Wow, that's amazing. I think the most I've reread a book, I mean, besides like children's books when I was like little, would be Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, just because I love that book so much. And probably Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, because those are just 2 books that just love them. But that is amazing. Over 100 times. Wow. Awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. For any of you that might be new to my sprints, I use this cat timer, and it meows when it goes off. So please keep that in mind that instead of like a traditional alarm, it meows like a cat. So don't be alarmed if you think a cat broke into your house or something. All right, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this first sprint. Happy reading, everybody, and we'll catch up in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that reading sprint for you? I just finished listening to Artifact by Gigi Pandian and it was delightful. If you like anything that has like Indiana Jones vibes, National Treasure, like the Da Vinci Code, any type of like historical mystery where like they're hunting down clues and stuff, I think you should try it. It's really fun. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Our main character is like a historian, which I found really interesting, and I loved all of the historical details. So I definitely plan on reading book 2 in that series. Let's see, where did I leave off? I know Simone jumped on. Hi Simone, how are you doing? Hi Holly. Say hi everyone, I'm trying to finish The Ghost Rider tonight. I hope you enjoy it. I thought that was a really fun book. Hi Fig, you said just joining in. I'm reading Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion. Ooh, I think I can picture which one that is. Yes. I love the cover on those. I think that's like a fantasy novel. I'm not super big on fantasy, but it looks really cool. Regina said, good evening, everyone. Reading While Justice Sleeps by Stacey Abrams. Good evening. Welcome. Simone said, I find myself alternating cozy mysteries with thrillers. I just finished Books Can Be Deceiving and just started Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Yeah, I agree. I tend to go back and forth. I feel like it's a good way to keep both genres fun, and I like to go back and forth even on the same day. Like I just finished that cozy mystery read. My next one I'm hoping to start on this next sprint is A Likeable Woman by May Cobb, which is like a thriller. And then I'll probably switch back to a cozy before bed because I don't like to read thrillers super close to bed. So I do like to alternate as well. Emily is asking Fig, how are you liking Bloodmarked? I need to reread it so I can read Oathbound. And you read 24 pages. Amazing. Fig says, it's good so far. I'm 130 pages in and I feel like the action is already starting. I read Legendborn so long ago, so I had to read a summary. I definitely get that. I've had that too, where I've had to go back and like refamiliarize myself with something. Princess Peach said, I was able to read 71 pages. Yay, I'm out of my slump for the moment. That's amazing, Princess Peach. Great work. That's a lot. Holly said, I'm on chapter 28. Wonderful. Hi, Tiffany. You say, hey, all, reading State of the Onion, first book in the White House Chef series by Julie Heisey. It's on 25 Cozy Mysteries to start in 2025. I love that. I had a 15 Cozy Mystery series to start list for this year, and I have 5 left. I've started 10, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm like, yes, we're doing good, because I did not do very well in last year's list. But that is awesome. I hope you enjoy that, Tiffany. So I got to page 22 and loving it. Wonderful. Jen read a chapter and got some laundry done. That is awesome. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check my laundry. I need to check my laundry on this next one. Thanks for the reminder. Jennifer said, I read a little over 3 chapters in Killers of a Certain Age. Wonderful. I hope it's good. Said, I'm waiting for my meal box so I can make dinner. I hope it comes soon. I hope it's yummy. Maggie got to 61%. Amazing. And My Little World Diary says, hi, Anne. I'm reading Truffled to Death by Kathy Aarons. Ooh, that sounds good. Truffled to Death. What a chocolate-covered mystery. Ooh. Speaking my language, that sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy it. Nova said, hi, everyone. Joined in during the sprint. I'm 42% through Sweet Days of Discipline by Flor Jakey. Ooh, Sweet Days of Discipline. So many books I'm not familiar with. I'm excited. Discipline. Let's see. Interesting. Ooh, I hope you enjoy this. It sounds really interesting. Jill said, read 36 pages of Laura Child's Peach Tea Smash at 194 pages. Amazing. Ooh, I love the covers of that series. They're so beautiful. Kelly said, I was able to get in about 35 pages of Murder in the Margins, just over 50%. I was able to get The Simmer from the library. Yay, that is amazing. I'm so glad that you were able to get The Swimmer from the library. I love that book. I thought it was so fun. I could not put that book down. Tiffany said, at Simone, I love the Library Lovers series. Me too. I adore that series. I still have a few more I need to read to be fully caught up, but I'm close. Jill's at 195 pages out of 280. Amazing. Lauren got to 31% on my audiobook, which is Claws for Alarm by T.C. Lotempio. I love T.C. Lotempio has so many fun animal themed books. I love it. And the titles are so great. Tiffany said 5 left. That's amazing. Thank you. I made myself a list and it's been on my bulletin board here all year. It has not moved. And I think that's what made the difference because I'm like looking at it every day. So it's like staring at me. Because last year I think I looked and I only started like 3 out of 15. It wasn't very good. Like, hi, welcome. What are you going to be working on today? Chevy says, hey, at Jen Moody. Cece said, I haven't seen you ever do a live. So glad to have found this. Adore your content so much. I want to be like you want to grow. Thank you. That is so nice. I'm so glad you caught it too. I try to do these at least once a month. Cece says, Amy, what is the name of the book you just showed, please? I love the cover. This one is A Likeable Woman by May Cobb, which I believe is a thriller. I'm hoping it's a really fast-paced thriller. We're going to see. I haven't started it yet, but I have that. And then the other one I had was Midsummer Mysteries by Agatha Christie, which is a short story collection. And then I just finished listening to Artifact by Gigi Pandian on this last sprint, and I colored this while I was listening to that, which I really like how it turned out. I think the birds are all got their own fun, unique kind of color scheme going on. I love all the bright colors. I always, I feel like I never touch the neutral coloring markers. I'm always so attracted to the bright, vivid colors. Said you read a couple of chapters, reading physically, so going a little slower. Very good book. As long as you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. My Little World, I'm really enjoying it. I'm on 150 to 151 pages. Wonderful. Amazing. Coffee, cookies, and books this evening. Amy Marie, good evening. I hope you're doing well. I love your dog. I'm assuming that's your dog in the picture. They're so cute. Steph says, hi, reading My Roommate is a Vampire and Twilight Falls. Ooh, roommate is a vampire. Oh, it's a vampire. I love the cover on that. How fun. I hope you enjoy that. Cece says, thank you. Thank you. Jen says, at Tiffany, hey, Tiffany. And Princess Peach said, I have so many holds for books on Libby, and I'm waiting a few weeks for a new cozy mystery series. It's called The Rocky Road to Ruin by Mary Allen. I read a sample and it sounds good. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's the ice cream shop. I get confused because there's like an ice cream parlor mystery series I like, an ice cream shop, but like the ice cream shop mystery series by Mary Allen, I really love that series. So I hope you enjoy that. Tiffany said, love the colors on that, Amy. Thank you. Yeah, I go for all the bright colors. It's the same with my wardrobe. My wardrobe is like all my clothing is bright. I have some black and gray, but it's all bright colors pretty much. Simone said, I'm listening to Midsummer Mysteries on audiobook. Amazing. Which one have you liked the most so far? I think I really liked Jane in Search of a Job. I thought was good. And The Double Clue. I mean, I think all of them so far I've read have been good, but I have about 100 pages left. This is on my summer TBR, and I'm determined to actually finish it this year because it was on my summer TBR last year. And I read exactly one short story and then never picked it up again because I'm really bad with reading collections. So I was like, this year, I'm going to get through it. Let's see. He says, yes, that's Gracie. Oh, so precious. Such a beautiful color. They look so fluffy. Princess Peach said, Steph, that is a good book. And Regina said, the Jaya Jones mystery series by Gigi Pandian is so good, and her Secret Staircase series, I think that's right, is a spinoff from her Jaya Jones series. Her Accidental Alchemist series is great too. I did notice that, so I've actually read her Secret Staircase series first, and I think I'm caught up on that series. Pretty sure. And I recognize that there was like at least one overlapping character in the first book. But I just listened to the first book in the Jai Jones series, and I was like, this is so good. I feel like I haven't had anyone talk about it. I've heard people talk about the Secret Staircase one, but not, which is newer, I guess, so maybe that's why. But I really like Jaya. I think she's really cool, and I'm someone who loves like National Treasure, like anything like that. So I was like, this is right up my alley. And he said her Accidental Alchemist series is great too. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that because I do have that on my TBR. It looks super interesting. There's like gargoyles on the cover, and I was like, ooh, okay. I like that. That sounds really fun. Jill said, I think I read Midsummer Midsummer Murders last year. I find it difficult to read short stories too, so you're not alone. Yeah, I just love them. I really, really enjoy them, but I have like the worst time picking them up. So what I've been doing is every time I do like any sprints or anything like this, I will have myself read one of these at the beginning of the sprint and then switch to my like standard novel. And that way I continue to make progress in it. Yeah, I enjoy the short stories. I have a really great time reading them, but I'm just terrible at it. So I'm hoping to finish this by the end of July, hopefully, or very early August. And then I have some other, other short story collections. A lot of them are like classic mysteries that I want to start. So I'm going to pick one of those for my fall TBR and work on that. That is my only way I'm going to get through these, I think. Steph said, I'm liking it. Very funny, and Twilight Falls is second in the Shady Hollow series. Ooh. I think the covers for that series are interesting. I don't know how I feel about the characters being animals, so that's why I've never picked it up. But it does look really fun, so I'm on the fence about trying it, though. It looks really good. Tiffany said, I just finished the best arc, Whiskey Business, the first in the Mixology Lounge Cozy Mystery series by Adrian Andover. It was so good, fun, unique, cool setting, likable characters, releases September 9th. I got that arc too, Tiffany, and I'm so excited to read that. I'm planning an arc reading vlog in I'll probably start filming it in early August, but it'll probably be up on my channel in like mid-August. And I'm planning on including that one because I'm really excited. Yeah, I think it's so fun. So Cece says, really, really hope you can do this a little more frequently. I have never seen this done before and think it's a wonderful idea to unite people that love reading and people in general. Thank you. I know Tiffany, actually, the Beach Bum Bookworm, right above me, if you like cozy mysteries or romance, she does a ton of that on her channel, and she also does reading sprints weekly. So you could definitely check her out as well for more reading sprints, but I will definitely try to do some more. And yeah, I love doing them. I think it's so fun to hang out with everyone. We all get to do our reading, which is usually a solo activity, but we still get the little fun chatty bits. Regina said, I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones, and I love that she is Dr. Jones. I agree. And she wears killer stilettos. The gargoyle on the cover of The Accidental Alchemist is the cozy companion. I love Dorian. Dorian the gargoyle. I love it. But yeah, I love that she's Dr. Jones, and that I think the book described her as being like 5 foot, so she always wears heels even when it's very impractical. So I think that's so fun. Yeah, I think that is so fun. I love it too. Yeah, I grew up on Indiana Jones, National Treasure. When I got a little bit older, I started watching like The Da Vinci Code and Inferno and like that series. I don't know if they're like a series because I don't. Yeah, there are a series. They have the same character. I don't know. My Little World. Has anyone ever read any of James Patterson's books? I don't think I have. I know he's really popular, but I don't think I've gotten to him. Tiffany said, thanks for the shout out, Amy. Love the camaraderie of reading sprints. I agree. I think they're so fun. I love them. And then sometimes doing like readathons, like the Murder and Mayhem one with like Maddie from This Bookish Cottage. We did extra ones. So I'll try to, if I'm on other creators' reading sprints, I'll try to share that on my channel as well so people can hang out with all of us over there as well. Maggie said, just to plug that Amy's Patreon is great. Oh, thank you, Maggie. And we do tons of sprints there together, and we have such a nice group and a fun monthly book club. Thank you. Tiffany said, of course, Regina would note the shoes. I love her shoes. I think it's just such a fun little detail. I love it. I love it so much. And Lauren says, at CC, I second Maggie. Amy's Patreon is great. Thank you, Lauren. Princess Peach said, My Little World is James Patterson books good. I see them at the library a lot. I will let her respond to that because I don't know. I'm not really sure. I know they're very popular, but she said, of course, Tiffany. I love her shoes. I love it. They had so many moments and I was like, this is great. I think it's such a fun detail. And I thought there were just so many fun, interesting characters that really made their impact. Steph said, I read Violets Are Blue by Jay Patterson years ago, and it was definitely a page turner. I remember reading it instead of my college homework reading. That is really, that speaks volumes. That's really fun. I love it when a book is a patron, you literally just can't put it down, and, you know, sometimes it takes over. I definitely get that. Let's see. Cece said, never heard of Patreon help. It is a different website where it's like a subscription, like little community where you can, I mean, it depends on what the person wants to offer, but I do like a book club, additional reading sprints, an extra video each month, things like that over there. I can put a link in there. I'll put a link in the description when we get on the next sprint. It's also in the description of all of my videos. I call it the Cozy Haven because I'm all about the cozy vibes. So I said, yes, also agree here. Patreon is wonderful. Highly recommend it. Thank you, Zoe. Erica said, sprints are amazing. I can't wait for the chat on Curds of Prey this Sunday on Tiffany's channel. I saw that. It's always a blast over there. I love that series too. I love it. And Karina Moss is so wonderful. Tiffany said, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to read James Patterson, but I know he is insanely popular. Agreed. Maggie said, James Patterson Women's Murder Club series is so good. Women's Murder Club series. I haven't read that one. Wow, there are a lot of books. A lot of books in that. How? Wow, talking like 25 books out. That is crazy. I'll have to look at that more closely in this next sprint. My Little World said, I read a few and found them enjoyable. Peaches. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? Steph said, I agree, Maggie. I forgot about that series. Tiffany said, oh, fantastic. And Erica, Karina will be joining us at 4 to discuss Curd of Praise. Oh, I love that. I think that's so fun that you're doing a read-along. Read-along? I think that's how you had it. Reading along with everyone with that series, and that's such a good series too. I love it. He said, hello, Anne. Good to see you. Yes. Regina said, my mom is a fan of James Patterson, especially his Alex Cross series. Fun. And Anne said, I just finished reading Murder Runs in the Family by Tamara Berry and really loved it. I liked the review of it, Amy, and agree that the tortoise adds a lot to the story. I'm so glad you loved it. That's got to be one of my favorite books for the year. If that doesn't make it on my top 25 of 2025, I don't know what's wrong with me because I love that series. I loved that book. It was so funny. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Lauren said, Princess Peach, I enjoyed the earlier books in James Patterson's Women's Murder Club series. So it sounds like a lot of people are enjoying that one. And Kelly says, yes, Alex Cross and Women's Murder Club. Awesome. And Anne said, hi, Tiffany. Good to see you too. Devin said, the only books I've ever really read of James Patterson was the Women's Murder Club books a long time ago. Did you like them when you read them? Sheffy said, I can't wait to read the new Tamara Berry. I loved her By the Book series. It's sad it's over. Is it officially over? Oh, I was hoping that it was just like a long, gap between the third book and the fourth book, hopefully. But that makes me sad. And I think I have the last book on my shelf and I don't want to read it because it's the last one. Because I love that series too. But I hope you love it, Tiffany. I think you will. It's so fun. It's so heartwarming. You're going to love the tortoise. I just love it. I love the retirement community. Brigitte said, Amy, I love your last cozy recommendations featuring cats. Will you do one featuring unusual cozy companions? Yeah, I think that'd be fun. It'd probably be a pretty short list. Well, I mean, even the She Shot Mystery series, I think she has a fish. Pretty sure. But I'm going to add that to my list. That is a good one. Thank you. Anne said, I hope the new Tamara Berry book will become a series because it really was good. I hope so too. I feel like it's got potential for a series. So I'm crossing my fingers with you. I really hope it's going to become a series. It was just so fun. And yeah, I love Murder Runs in the Family. Steph said, ooh, I read Tamara Berry's first in the other series. I'll have to check the new one out. Libby hasn't. Ooh. I hope you love it. I really loved the By the Book series, but I loved Murder Runs in the Family even more. Which is saying something because I really liked her other series. But Murder Runs in the Family, I'm like, yes, I need more of this, please. Devin says, yes, I'm thinking of continuing with the series. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Tiffany said, I'm so excited. Love unique, cozy animals. Yes, Loretta. Yes, Loretta the fish. think they're like a betta fish, right? I might have to double check that. But it's been a while since I've read the last Shoe Shop one, but I do always like that. But yeah, that's a good one to ponder. Unique, cozy companions. Well, I mean, even the accidental alchemist we were just talking about with the gargoyle companion, that's definitely, if that's not unique, I don't know. I don't know what would be. I'm going to think on it. I'll make a list. All right, guys, I'm going to set us up for another sprint here, and I will add the link to my Patreon because we were talking about that earlier, and someone was asking about that, so I will put that in there just for easy reference. But let me go ahead and reset this. Do we want to do 45 minutes maybe for this next one? And then I think I'm going to start with a short story from Midsummer Mysteries. That way, yeah, I think I'm going to do a short story from this, then kick into the thriller. Let's see, M said I had a beta. His name was Finn, but I called him Pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Love that. Tiffany said the goats and Amish matchmaking, and then the Christmas tree series. That's a good one. There's also the pig, Jethro, I think it is, in the Amish candy shop mystery series. And I love Jethro. And he gets featured on the covers in a lot of them, which I love. So I'd have to do that. Anne said, I love that the tortoise was named Tatiana. Yes. Like, if you name your pet with so much, like, such a cool name, we're just friends. We're going to be friends. Em said, yes, Jethro. Yes, Jethro the pig. I mean, even, I remember I read The Candy Cane Crime or something. It was like the novella, a Christmas novella from that last year around Christmas. And it was so cute. And the cover had him with like a candy cane in his mouth. And it was so precious. I was like, what's not to love about this pig? I love him. I think he's amazing. So that's definitely, I'm going to write that idea down. And Anne says, I love Jethro the pig. Me too. I love it. That's probably I enjoy the series overall, but that's probably my favorite part of the series. If we're just picking like one little element, I love it so much. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set us up for 45 minutes here. If you hopped on in this chatty bit, just a reminder, the cat meows when the timer goes off, just so you're not alarmed. Happy reading, everybody. Mr. Boaz wanted to say hi to everybody. He's been getting antsy. So let's see. I finished one short story, which was called The Idle House of, I don't know if it's Astarte or Astarte. It's got an E at the end. I'm not sure. But it was really good. It was a Miss Marple short story, so I actually had read it before because I've read a collection of Miss Marple. And then I got about 40 pages into A Likeable Woman by May Cobb, which I'm really enjoying. Very interesting, fast-paced, interesting character. So I'm really enjoying that so far. It seems pretty promising. I think this is my second book by May Cobb. I have read The Hollywood Assistant by her, and I've really enjoyed that. So I'm very excited to try another book by her. People are saying hello to you. Did you say hello, Boaz? He's like, I don't know where to look. Let's see, where did we leave off? Emily said, hi, Tiffany. I finished book 3 in the Cheese Shop Mysteries. Amazing. Pat said, good evening, everyone. Not reading tonight. On Monday, I went to the hospital for blood work and caught COVID. I'm so sorry. I'm really sick with a heavy cough and feeling miserable. Happy reading and take care. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I hope you feel better, Pat. I'm so sorry. That is awful that you went to the hospital for one thing and ended up with something else on top of it. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Grandma Susan said, Pat, Cray Hollis, I'm so sorry to hear this. Praying you have a swift recovery. Absolutely. I said, oh, I'm late. It's 8 a.m. here in Indonesia. I'm glad you could hop on, though. Been busy, caught up with my cat's breakfast. I just fed this little one his dinner, and it was really cute because I usually feed him like right at 5, and he sat down like 5 minutes to 5 and just sat next to his bowl and like waited for me. I was like, oh, it's like, come on, little boy. Come on, buddy. Hi, Breezy. He said, hello, I've been running errands after work, so I didn't see your sprints until now. It's 7 p.m. here. I've been listening to The Golden One by Elizabeth Peters while I made dinner. That sounds lovely. The Golden One. Is that Elizabeth? An Amelia Peabody novel. Ooh, I've heard good things about those. I need to check those out. I hope you enjoy your book and your dinner. Em said, oh, my book is so good. Such a great cozy mystery. And my box came. Dinner was delicious. I'm so glad. And I'm so glad you're enjoying your book. He said, Boaz. Jennifer said, hi, Boaz. Fig said that was a dinner sprint for me. Yeah, I think, well, I kind of had like an early dinner earlier, but I'm planning, I think I'm making like a little charcuterie board for myself, just like a little snack plate on this next one. So some cheddar cheese, crackers, I have some strawberries and like olives. I think I want to throw on there, just make a little snack board because I'm getting hungry. Zoe says, hi, Boaz. Tiffany said he is the cutest. Thank you. I'm partial to him, of course, but I think he's pretty cute. What do you think, Mr. Bo? You want to say hi? Or are you going to lick your paw more? I know. Em says, Pat, I hope you can get some rest and feel better soon. Absolutely. I hope you can. Anne says, Boaz is so sweet. Thank you. He is just the furry love of my life. Princess Peach said, I can't believe it, but I love to write and I haven't been able to write for a long time. And I got an idea during last sprint and started writing. It feels good. I like writing just for me. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that feeling. So I hope it keeps up for you. Said, sending kisses to Mr. Boaz. You hear that, Bowie? Jen says, hey, Boaz. Maggie says, hi, Boaz. Got to 83%. Almost done. Amazing. Wonderful progress. Regina says, hi, Boaz. And My Little World says, I know how you feel. My cat Sammy wouldn't leave me alone. Yes, he definitely, he's not as like on the nose with the breakfast, but our breakfast time, it tends to vary a little more, so maybe that's why. But we're really consistent about feeding him right about 5 o'clock. So when it's like 4:45, 4:50, he starts to get like kind of antsy because he knows it's coming. Tiffany says, hey, Emily. And Regina says, read 2.5 chapters. Wonderful. And says, does Boaz get along with the dog that you sit for? Yes, they do. They are really cute together. He doesn't really play with her, even though she wants to play with him. And I think it's because he just didn't have a lot of socialization previously before we got him. So I don't think he really knows like how to play. with other dogs. So I don't know if maybe with some time he'll get there. But otherwise they're really friendly. Like they'll sleep in a similar area, maybe like next to each other, but like each in their own little spot. And yeah, they'll eat together, hang out together. So yeah, they get along really well, which is great. We just haven't been able to get him to play with her. But he's also very human focused. Like he's really just interested in getting attention from humans. So maybe that's just his personality. I don't know. But they get along great, which is wonderful. Nova made it to 54%, also enjoying some Thousand Islands Winery Honey Harbor Mead. Ooh, that sounds really interesting, and awesome work on your book. Tiffany says, hey, Breezy Ann. And Hallie says, I'm reading the third book in the Blue Ridge Library Mystery Series. Bookish cozies are my favorite. Yes, I agree. It's hard to pick between food and bookish ones, but I do really love a good bookish one. And that series is on my TBR. I got to start it. I think I got the first book at my library book sale, so I have it on my cart and I want to try it. Emma says, I love Elizabeth Peters. I need to get back to her. Awesome. Yeah, I need to look into her too. Grandma Susan said, Breezy, I love the Amelia Peabody series. Enjoy. Jennifer is on chapter 20. You read 4 chapters. That's amazing. Wonderful. Grandma Susan said, Boaz is so sweet. Thank you. Yes, he is. He's just a big sweetheart. I love him so much. I truly don't know if I've ever met such a sweet little dog. Breezy says that Grandma Susan, me too. They are lots of fun. And Tiffany says that Princess Peach loves to read. Awesome. Happy for you. Very happy for you. That's amazing when you get fresh inspiration. Anne says, sorry, I have to go to a meeting. I hope it goes well. Thanks for coming, Anne. And Jen says, thanks for the sprints, Amy. Going to head to bed. Have a good night, everyone. You have a good night, Jen. I hope you sleep tight. Princess Peach says, my little dog will bark and dance on her hind legs when it's time for dinner time. Yes, so he's almost always, if I'm home, he's almost always with me in the same room. Like the only time he leaves the room is to like drink a little water and then he comes back, pretty much. So I looked around at like 4:15. I was like, he's not here with me. That's so weird. And then I realized he's just sitting there right next to his bowl, looking up at me. And I was like, okay. That's so cute. They'll dance, though. I love that. Lizzie said, I started reading A Scone of Contention, 70 pages in. It's the 11th book in the Key West Food Critic Mystery Series. I'm new to the series, and honestly, the included recipes drew me in. I love a good recipe I love it when recipes are included in Cozy Mystery Series. I gotta continue that series because I had one book in that series that was kind of a dud for me, but I liked all the other ones I was reading, so I really need to get back to it because I liked it otherwise, so maybe it's just like one-off, you know? But I'm almost done with it. I'm currently working on a Cozy Mystery cooking, baking vlog where I'm reading several Cozy Mysteries and making a couple recipes from the books. And I only have one more recipe to make. So I'm hoping to get that vlog up in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm really excited for that. Tiffany said at Lizzie, love the Key West series. It's so fun. Breezy said, I have 2 Chihuahuas competing for my lap. Oh my goodness. If I had 2 of him trying to compete for my lap, I don't think that wouldn't end well. Oh, that's so sweet though. They love you so much. They just want to be near you. Em says, ooh, that sounds like a fun vlog. I hope so. I think it's fun. I did 1 savory recipe, like a dinner recipe, and then I'm doing 2 baking recipes for it. So yeah, so far so good. I have 1 more thing to bake and some more updates to do for the actual reading, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm excited to edit it together. And of course, Mr. Boaz makes some cameos because if I'm vlogging, he's always around and he's so cute. So I'd love to show him. Let's see. Is anyone drinking anything interesting? I know when he said mead, what am I drinking? Oh, a lemon zinger tea, which I really like. It's caffeine free, but just really, really lemony. Anything with lemon, I love. Yeah, that is so good. And my little world said, have a good night. Have to go and pick up my son from work. Awesome. I hope I hope you had a good day at work, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Brisa said, I always enjoy your vlogs. They inspire me to bake more. Thank you. I love it so much. And honestly, the vlogs inspire me to try more recipes because sometimes I will just make the same things over and over again. And that's okay. I mean, like, I make chocolate chip cookies at least once a month, probably more because I love them. It's a good staple. But I love trying new recipes, so it inspires me to try some new ones. In fact, for an upcoming family birthday, I'm trying this new recipe. Have any of you been, I guess there's like Marie Callender restaurants, which I didn't know about, but someone in my family loves this Marie Callender. It's like a Kahlua chocolate cream cheese pie that they would get at the restaurant when they were younger, and they haven't had it in like a really long time because I think the restaurant's closed now. But I'm going to try to make that for their birthday. So I'm actually thinking about filming that for something, whatever vlog I'm working on at the time, because I don't know, but I've never actually cooked with alcohol before. I mean, it cooks out because it's like, I think it's like a 4th cup of Kahlua into the batter of the cream cheese pie. It's like, it's not a cheesecake, it's a cream cheese pie. I don't know, but I'm very interested in it. And I don't drink coffee, but I do like the taste of coffee in desserts because I think it enhances the chocolatiness. Lizzie says, ooh, I look forward to that vlog. Thank you. I'm so excited to make it. Em says, I'm drinking boring Diet Dr. Pepper. If you enjoy it, then that's all that matters. Princess Peach says, I'm drinking water. I'm on my 3rd 40-ounce water bottle. It's so hot here. It's like Mother Nature is trying to steam us all alive. I know. I know. It is so hot, and I'm so sorry that it's really hot where you are too, but I'm glad you're staying hydrated. So my go-to drinks for hot days, it's always summer here in Southeast Asia, is lemongrass iced tea. Ooh, that sounds delightful. That sounds so good. I'm not a big iced tea fan because I feel like a lot of times the flavor is not very strong, but I love lemon. That might have to tempt me. Tiffany said, your vlogs are always fun. Thank you. I love making them. Kale said, your baking inspires me too. We just had banana bread fresh out of the oven. Ooh, so good. You also bought blueberries to bake with this week. Oh, I've been on the biggest blueberry kick this year. Like so many blueberry muffins. I hope you enjoy them. Em said, the Marie Callender's by me closed a couple of years ago. Yeah, I never realized they had a restaurant chain as well. I knew Marie Callender's had like the frozen desserts. And I think they have like the pot pies and like other frozen foods, I guess, but I never realized they had restaurants. And they don't sell the Kahlua cream cheese pie as a frozen dessert. It was just at the restaurant. So I found a copycat recipe online, and I'm going to attempt it. We're going to try it. I've never made anything quite like it. It's like an Oreo crust. Okay, I got to look this up now. What is it? Marie Callender. Yeah. Marie Callender. Here we go. So let's see. The layers are, it's like an Oreo crust. Then you have a cream cheese, Kahlua, chocolatey filling. And then you have a sour cream, vanilla sweetened topping. And then you have a fudge sauce on top. So it is like a 4-part process. It's going to be a pretty intense recipe. But I was like, you know what? Let's give it a go. I might as well film it. Worst case scenario is it turns out terrible, but we'll see. Coffee, cookies, and books says, that sounds yummy. I love to bake too. Ooh, what's your favorite thing to bake? Emma says the pies were delicious. My dad's favorite was the blueberry cream cheese. Oh, need to wait for a minute. That sounds so good. I loved the lemon meringue and the mixed berry one. I don't remember the name. Oh. Anything with lemon and berries though. Blueberry cream cheese. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. Jennifer says, you guys are making me hungry. Sorry, Jennifer. I feel like it's not an Amy Marie reading sprint if there's not food talk. Yeah. Tiffany says, at M's, blueberry cream cheese, that sounds amazing. Yes, it does. I might have to look up something for that too. And he said, laughing at Jennifer, saying it's not a sprint without talking about food, right? Emma says, Stephanie, it was really nice, and I didn't like blueberries at the time. I do now. Yeah, that sounds so good. Noah said, I love those Pepperidge Farms frozen cakes. Ooh, I don't know if I've had one of those, but that sounds really delicious. Jennifer says, so true at Tiffany. Cece says, a blueberry cream cheese coffee cake sounds amazing. Oh, it sounds so good. That does sound amazing. You're right. And Coffee, Cookies, and Books says, my favorite is lemon ice box pie. So good. It's like eating lemon sherbet ice cream. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually had one of those. And apparently I need to get on that because lemon, what is everyone's favorite flavor of like pie or cake? Because I really, really enjoy the, I love chocolate. Love like especially like a dark chocolate. But I have to say like lemon and like blueberries might be my other favorite type of flavors for like fruit-based things. Like a lemon pie. Oh, I make a really good lemon custard pie. Not to toot my own horn, but I've had a lot of family members request it for different things over the years because it's pretty good. Yeah. And I just learned to make the blueberry pie in April, which was from the Darcy Hannah series, which I loved. And I made that recently again for Summerween, and it was so good. I was like, okay, it's definitely going down in my recipe book. Jennifer said, yes, Nova, they are delicious. Yeah, that does sound so good. Tiffany says, Amy, have you read the new series by Lynn Cahoon? Is that the Survivors Book Club one? Or is there another one? Because I haven't read that one yet, but it's definitely on my TBR. It sounds really interesting. And I think it takes place in Sedona, Arizona, which I've actually been to. And it's a really fun, interesting, very colorful place. So I think that would be super fun. You said lemon. Yes. Lemon and key lime. Oh, yeah. Lemon or chocolate. I couldn't have said it better myself, Grandma Susan. Never said, I love coconut cream pie. Ooh. See, I always want to love like coconut cream pie, but when coconut's the predominant flavor, it's just not my favorite. But I don't know. But like it seems so fun and tropical. So I love the idea of it. Vic said my favorite is Japanese strawberry shortcake. It's so fluffy and light. That sounds amazing. I want to learn to make strawberry shortcake. I've never actually made it, but it doesn't seem like it'd be super complicated. Cece said lemon blueberry is amazing. Oh, yes. Besides that, I love an amazing apple caramel crumble pie. That sounds delicious. I really want to learn to make an apple pie this fall. Because I feel like what's more fall or like autumn than like an apple or like pumpkin pie. But I don't know where to start with apple pies because there's just so many types of apple pies. There's like apple crumble, there's like apple caramel, there's like Dutch apple pies. And I'm just like, I don't even know where to start because there's so many types of apple pie. Tiffany says I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm going to try to say it. Hannah, oh boy. Hano Nofi, key lime is great too. Yes, key lime is good. Do you love key lime? Kelly said, I love cherry pie and lemon meringue. Also love coconut custard, but impossible to find. That is unique. I don't know if I've seen a coconut custard pie, but I love cherry pie. Anything with berries, I'm there. Tiffany said another one after the Survivors Club book one just came out. It's a travel one, isn't it? Like it looks like a travel guide one. I remember talking about that in a new release video recently because I think it was like a month or two ago it came out. That one sounded really good. Did you say you read that one? Have you read it? Because I need to get to that. Jennifer said apple or blueberry pie. Oh, so good. Em said I love pumpkin pie, pineapple upside down cake, lemon meringue, lemon poppy seed loaf, also strawberry shortcake and creme brulee. Okay, I guess I just love dessert. Join the party. I would love to I've seen recipes for like mini pineapple upside down cakes, like in a muffin tins. And I feel like that would be so fun. Tiffany says, deathly allergic to coconut. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is a bummer. And you said at CC, yes, apple and caramel combo is amazing. Oh, so good. So good. Em said, Amy, try an apple and pear pie. Ooh, I love pear. Do the classic lettuce crust and have it with ice cream. I might have to give that a try. It's either that or maybe apple and caramel. Or both. Maybe I can make them at all of them. It's like when you look up an apple pie recipe, it's like it just feels like there's so many millions of recipes to go for, and I'm like, I don't know where to start. But I need to look at my favorite cooking blogs and see what they have, and maybe I'll figure one out. But those are the Kahlua cream cheese pie for someone's birthday. And then I found this recipe for s'mores cookies. So it's like a cookie dough, and then it has chopped up chocolate bars, chocolate chips, marshmallows, and some graham cracker crumbs in there. And I was like, I gotta make that. I might make that for the ARC reading vlog or something. I gotta make it sometime next month. It looks so good. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set us up for our last sprint here. I think I'm gonna do another 45 minutes if that sounds good to you guys. I'm gonna go make a snack board, a little charcuterie board at the beginning of the sprint because I'm even hungrier after that conversation. All right, guys, happy reading, everyone, and we will catch up in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that last sprint for you? I got about 50 more pages read in A Likeable Woman by May Cobb. Really enjoying it. It's definitely fast-paced. I'm interested in the storyline, so this is feeling like a pretty strong thriller so far. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I finished Artifact on the first sprint by Gigi Pandian, read one short story in this, and got a good chunk into this. So I feel like these were some really productive sprints for me. Had some cheese and crackers. But how was the sprint for you guys? I know we had a few people hop off because it was getting late for them. I know it's getting late for me now too. Em said there's a cake called Yum Yum that my mom used to make with crushed pineapple and coconut and a pudding topping over a puddingy topping on yellow cake. I make it when I remember it. One of my favorites. Ooh, that sounds so good. I love that. Tiffany said it's my bedtime. Good night, all. Great sprints as always, Amy. Thank you, Tiffany. I hope you sleep well. Thanks for coming. Regina said, I'm going to say good night. My eyes are getting very heavy. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here, Regina. And Em said, good night, ladies. Glenda said, hi, just caught this. 5 stars for the wedding people. Have any of you read Joy Ellis, the Nikki Galena series? It's very good. I haven't heard of that series, but if anyone else has, definitely chime in. Em said, I got to chapter 6. I'm really loving it. I have book 2, but I need all of them. Amazing. I'm so glad you are enjoying them. Jennifer got to chapter 25, really enjoying it. Awesome. Amazing progress tonight. Coffee, cookies, and books, so that was great. Thanks for the sprints. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm working on my August planning, so I will stay tuned. I will plan some more next month, but very, very excited. And I think Mr. Bo is going to say goodnight too. You say goodnight, Mr. Bo? Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Nova said, made it to 73%. It's definitely interesting. Not much plot, but unsettling. I mean, sometimes a good vibes book, can do it for me. So hopefully that's the case here. Jill got to page 205. Amazing. Wonderful progress. I feel like we all got such great progress done tonight. I'm feeling so excited about this book. It's feeling good. Over halfway done with this. Very excited. Jennifer said, thank you for the sprints. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jennifer. Thank you guys all for coming tonight. So much fun. I will definitely get some more sprints going. You got 10% more than before. Wonderful, amazing progress. I hope you have a good day because I know you said it's like morning where you're at. And Em said, good night, Amy and Mr. Bo, for me and my cats, Humphrey and Audrey. Oh, I love the names Humphrey and Audrey. Good night, Humphrey, Audrey, and Em. Simone said, my favorite part was seeing Boaz reading along with you. Thank you. He's definitely a very pause on reader with me. He loves doing that cheek-to-cheek thing, which is so adorable. Can make reading a little tricky sometimes, but sometimes if I hold the book to one side while he's on the other, it works. But yeah, you're just the sweetest, you know that? Good night, Jill. Good night, Em. He says, good night, Mr. Bobo. Yes, that's you. He just perked his head up when I said that. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy almost weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.